What's going on, guys? PlotArmorCards in the house, and my man Leo's finally getting some love because there's going to be some new Morphtronic support coming out. That's right, so let's go ahead and take a look at these cards. So the first one is going to be Morphtronic Telphon. Okay, is an Earth Machine tuner effect monster with level 1. One effect, it gains this effect based on battle position. Interesting. Attack position, once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided die, and if you do, gain life points equal to the result times 100. Then you can special summon one Morphtronic monster from your graveyard whose level is equal to or lower than the result. That's not bad, actually, because it's not specifically equal to, it's equal to or lower than. So if you end up with like a 5 or whatever, you can special summon even another level 1. So I think that's pretty decent. And defense position, once per turn, you can roll a 6-sided die, excavate cards from the top of your deck equal to the result. And if you do, send one excavated Morphtronic card to the graveyard. Place the rest on top or bottom of the deck in any order. Also not bad, but I think the attack position effect would be a little bit better just to bring one back from the grave. But obviously, you'd have to have something in the grave to begin with. Obviously, manipulating the top of your deck in order to have it however you want is also super dope, but a lot of searchers and stuff will end up shuffling it anyway, so that's just something you have to play. You have to be very careful when you're playing. Next, we got Gadget Gamer. Interesting, is an Earth Machine effect monster, level 3, 300 attack, 300 defense. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. One, when this card is normal summon, you can add one level 1 machine monster from your deck to your hand. Interesting. So I like how that's generic. So you should be able to add stuff like Morphtronic Smartphone, Morphtronic Cellphone, but you can also add stuff like Despot001. If you really wanted to, you could add Unknown Synchron, but I know that can special summon itself. You can add stuff like Cyber Dragon Hers. You can add stuff like Cyber Dragon Nasher, which is interesting. I'm sure there's a lot of more things that you can add, but that's just what I'm thinking of. You can tribute this card, special summon one Morphtronic monster from your hand, then you can special summon one Gadget Hauler from your hand or deck. Interesting. I like this. So not only can you special summon a Morphtronic from your hand, and then you can special summon a Gadget Hauler from your hand or deck. So this technically is 2. Plus, when this is a normal summon, you can add one level 1 machine monster from your deck to your hand anyway. So you can just search and add the Morphtronic you want, tribute it, special summon that Morphtronic specifically, and then you can go on and add special summon Gadget Hauler from your hand or deck. So I think that's really good. Probably would be a 3 of in this deck, just for the ability to search and whatnot. And this card is clearly based on the twins. Nice. Deformer Earphone / Morphtronic Earphone. So it is a level 4 Earth Machine Synchro effect monster with 1200 attack and 1800 defense. It takes 1 tuner plus 1 non-tuner monsters. So this is generic, so interesting. You can use the first and second effect of this card's name each once per turn. 1. If this card is special summoned, you can target one face-up monster on the field. It is treated as a tuner this turn. That's insane. That helps out a lot of different decks, actually. And the fact that it's generic, I can see this seeing decent play also in this archetype, but also in other archetypes. Also, the fact that you can treat another thing as a tuner, you guys think that would help for Hulky Fibrex? I think that would help also for Crystal and Hulky Fibrex. Secondly, you can target one synchro monster on the field, equip this card from your field or graveyard to it. Interesting. Monster equipped with this card can make a second attack on monsters during each battle phase. Okay. Interesting. I really like the first effect. The second one, I think I will have to actually test the archetype a little bit more in order to make any final judgments or decisions on that. I'll let you guys in the comments let me know how busted that can get. Next, we're looking at Morphtronic Convert unit. It's a normal spell card. Interesting. You can activate one card with this card's name per turn. Alright, target one machine monster you control, apply this effect based on the battle position. Attack position, special summon one Morphtronic monster with a different name from your deck, then place the targeted monster on top of the deck. Interesting. So I like the fact that you can, it's basically any Morphtronic monster. However, the fact that you have to place then that targeted monster on top of the deck can have some negative impacts. Obviously, we won't know until we actually play it, but I feel like that has the ability to not be as good as advertised. And secondly, defense position, change it to attack position if you do special summon one level 4 or lower machine monster from your hand. I think I like the defense position effect a little bit more. So if I were to special summon out a monster, like let's say I were to use this thing's effect, normal summon, you can add one level where it is. Special summon one Morphtronic monster from your hand. Special summon it in defense mode. And then maybe use this thing, defense position, change it to attack position, then special summon 1 level 4 machine monster from your hand. So that could be interesting as well. But I'll just have to know as we test it more in life. Equip only to an Earth Synchro monster. It is a Life Extreme equip spell. It's called Life Extreme. Sorry. Equip only to an Earth Synchro monster. So okay, so most of the good equip spells, at least for this archetype, were like you can only equip it to Power Tool Dragon or a level 4 or higher Morphtronic monster. So I'm pretty happy that this is generic, at least for the archetype, that I can equip it to any of the Synchro monsters. You know, there's 3 of them, I think. There's Power Tool Dragon, Power Tool Braver Dragon, I think, and then there's the new one that's going to be coming out soon. So that's pretty good. If the equipped monster battles an opponent's monster, the opponent monster loses 1500 attack during damage calculation. Only, always useful. This is useful. Once per turn, if the battle position of a monster or monsters is changed, you can target 1 card of the field to destroy it. Okay, as we saw earlier, the battle position of cards is going to be changing. So that's just something that to keep in mind. This is going to be pretty decent. It's just once per turn, so something you got to be careful of, and it targets. So. And thirdly, if this card is sent from the spell and trap zone to the graveyard, you contribute 1 Power Tool Synchro monster, special summon 1 Life Stream Dragon from your extra deck, and this is treated as a Synchro summon. Nice. So I can equip this on my weaker Power Tool Dragon. Once this card is destroyed, I can then go into Life Stream Dragon, which is pretty good. That's not bad. And then looks like we're getting some reprints as well. So we're going to be getting Power Tool Dragon and Holographic Rare, Morphtronic Cellphone, Morphtronic Smartphone, Morphtronic Remoten, Livestream Dragon, there it is. And then we got Junk Box, and then we got Double Tool C and D. Now this one I believe specifically was you have to equip it to a Power Tool monster or a level 4 or higher. But it works really great in this deck just because it has such a dope effect. But I really like this archetype so far. I actually haven't tried this out. Obviously, I've seen it in the anime a million times, but this is something after this support comes out, it's definitely something I'm willing to try out and see if it's, any good. But, alright guys, this is PlotArmorCards signing out for the day. If you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. And oh my goodness, look at the time.
It's time to do